Welcome to the person. Oh Lord. Most of you are very predictable, right? Now, I made a video 4 or 5 days ago about being overrated because I don't think he's the quote unquote solution to the quote unquote goal scoring problem as now experiencing, which I don't subscribe to. And I understand some of you might not like my opinion, but I would think that you guys will come with a pushback that is substantial, something more sensible, not insults. So you think you insulting me in a on my opinion is supposed to be your pushback? That's your pushback insults. Now let me show you guys what I mean. Let's start from this comment, right? Let's look at this. Who told this guy is good at making videos? After your clickbait title, everything else was trash. Do us a favor, shut down your channel and save your money you are paying to get it in the recommended page. My channel is trash. I should shut down my channel. I should just close down my channel just because you do not agree with my opinion. Interesting. My clickbait title. Let me show you the title. It's calling clickbait. Right? I said overrated. 130 million euros overrated striker. How is that clickbait? And I spoke about why I think OSIHMEN is overrated in a video. How is that clickbait? So it's interesting that when you go to the likes of the football series or Malgobri channel, obviously clickbaits, what's clickbaiting? When you misrepresent your title with something else, and when you click into the content, there's something different. I'll give you an example. You'll say on football series, I'm using that as an example because it's a long thing. Zubmeni to Arsenal imminent. We know it's far from imminent. You know that's a blatant lie. Just because you love him and you can never do anything wrong, you don't criticize that. That's obvious clickbait. But just because you love him and he validates your feeling, you guys will take it. But when I put a title that corresponds with what I'm saying in the content, and you don't like it, I'm clickbaiting. Interesting, right? Now, it's funny how a lot of you project what you would do onto somebody else. Why will I pay for recommended pages? I don't even know people pay. I don't know how much they pay. I'm not going to do that. My channel is growing organically. And let me help you. I will not fall into your trap of trying to insult you back because it's needless. It shows that it shows how limited you are mentally. Because why, if you don't like somebody's opinion, I don't like their channel, instead of telling them to shut it down, don't watch, block me. Don't watch my channel if you don't like what I'm saying. All this nonsense of I should shut down my channel, I'm making trash videos. Well, don't watch it. It's your opinion. Don't watch it. Don't. Now let's look at the second comment beneath. Lewandowski misses a lot of chances for Bayern. He missed the most chances for like 3 years in a row in his prime. That is not the argument. My argument remains OSIHMEN is not good enough. Aside from speed in Italian Serie A. And in this Italian Serie A, you can get away with running. When it comes to England, there are better defenders that you can run past. He doesn't have that technical ability you need to stand out. He can't dribble. So what does he have? And we don't play to his strength. We're not going to be lumping the ball into the box and crossing. We don't play to his strength. Why should we spend 130 million euros on a striker that doesn't fit the way we play? Why is that a struggle for most of you? Why is that a struggle? I've watched OSIHMEN constructively, objectively, full games. I'm not talking about highlight reels. Anybody can look great in highlights. And if you do not agree with my opinion, tell me why you disagree. Constructive, we do not need to go back and forth with these insults. Now, let's go to some of the other comments. Very interesting. Please let me hear what. Obviously, it's a Nigerian. Elijah Diop scored a lot of goals for Lens before coming to Liverpool. He didn't score much when he came to England, and AFCON does. And AFCON does that now prevent him from being a world-class striker. You can't even put your sentences right. This is the problem. So El Hadji Diop was a world-class striker. This is funny. We live in a generation and time that once you like a player, is world-class. Every player now is world-class. You score a few goals, you're able to patch your world-class. Now, we had one sensible fan, right, that said, I watch OSIHMEN. He's not clinical. He is not. Especially if you watch OSIHMEN, watch the full 90 games, he missed a lot of chances, just like a lot of you are accusing Jesus and Nketiah. And I trust Arteta to sign striker. Arsenal fans are being emotional, and because the media is pushing OSIHMEN and Ivan Toney, they think that will be the solution, quote unquote solution. Go and watch OSIHMEN for Napoli. I've been watching in the AFCON. What has he done? What has OSIHMEN done at AFCON? I'll go to Napoli games. Go and watch construct. Go and watch him against low blocks. Go and watch him against when he played against Real Madrid. Like, stop it. I get it. Most of you are Nigerians. Some of you just are just fascinated by the fact that the English media have been pushing these names. And you think because the media is pushing it, it must be true. It's not necessarily true all the time. Wake up. It is not. Overrated. They bought it for 70 million from ordinary Lille, France, and he never won anything with them in France. Grealish and Rice were bought for 100 million pounds each. A Brazilian guy from Ajax was sold to Manchester United for 100 million. How he can never score 15 goals in a season. Maybe Napoli president should answer you on that. Highest goal scorer in Italian league. No African has done that. Even George Weah can't do that. I'm going to bring George Weah into this. OSIHMEN will never get close to George Weah. OSIHMEN will never win the Ballon d'Or. Like, this is sickening to compare OSIHMEN to George Weah. What are you guys watching these days? What are these younger fans watching these days? OSIHMEN and George Weah. He didn't make no point. The fact that he was bought for 70 million pounds doesn't change the fact that it's overrated. The fact that Anthony was sold or was bought by Manchester United for 100 million euros doesn't mean he's not overrated. You're not making no sense. You've made no sense with this commentary. It made no sense. You didn't debunk what I said. You didn't do anything constructive. You just put a bunch of words together. You made no sense. In the next comment, you have not watched the games. Players play bad for their national teams. Look at Messi. Messi has won the World Cup for his national team. He has won the South American version of the Nations Cup for Argentina. What are you talking about? He has scored a lot of goals for Argentina. What are you talking about? You guys are just clutching and making no sense. I'm making no sense. Those are the few commentaries I need to respond to, because most of you in the comment section are just triggered by emotionality. You are not making no sense. Insults. None of you could constructively push back the fact that this guy is overrated. Constructively. Just insult. Grow up. I don't hate OSIHMEN. I'm Nigerian. I don't hate OSIHMEN. But I just know he's overrated. I don't care if he's Nigerian. I'm patriotic. It's not about patriotism. It's about the quality. And I want the best for Arsenal too. There is no way Arsenal should pay that kind of price for a player that is likely to flop in England. He's likely to flop in England. The speed he gets away with in Italy, he's not getting away with that in England. The defenders here are quicker and sharper and stronger, so he's not going to bully no defender in England. This guy doesn't have the technical ability to even stand out as a striker. His touches are not even sharp. A lot of you gave Lukaku a lot of flack, right? And you think OSIHMEN will do better than Lukaku in England. You're out of your mind. So, guys, try more. Your insults don't get to me. Before I got into this game, I knew I would not be everybody's a cup of tea. So these insults are part and parcel of the game, right? I remain resolute. OSIHMEN is overrated. This is not a personal agenda against OSIHMEN. I don't know him from a can of paint, but my opinion is my opinion. If you don't like it, you can push back. You don't need to insult me. If you don't like my channel, don't watch. Like the video. Some of you might not like it because of your offended. Subscribe, I guess, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.